everyone, today I'm doing day 3 of my 3 days of steampunk, and my very good friend Mike Deacon sent me perspex tags on a ring and to make a tag journal. So this is what I'm going to do. I've already cut out a piece of a card, and I've got a sheet of paper that I want to adhere to that was in my stash. I do believe it's a Do Crafts one, but I won't swear to it. So I'm going to just put that on with my Mod Podge, and then I'm going to gesso over it just to take the colour down. As you can see, I've got an assortment of steampunk items. I'm not saying I'm going to use them all, and I'm going to use this image. This is a scrap of card that I found, and this is oxides, and I'm going to stamp this image from Indigo Blues steampunk-esque stamps. So I'm going to be stamping her out onto that and cutting her out. So first off, I want to get my Mod Podge and get this sheet of card on. That's a tip. If your lids get stuck, just tap them on your desk. And while I'm at it, I'll get rid of this gunk that I've got on here. As you can see, it's dried, so I'm just going to get rid of that gunk. That's more than likely what's stopping it from opening. There we go. So that's that done. That can go in the bin. Right, let's get this show on the road. Make a start on this. So I'm hoping to do a lot more tags with using different bases, like watercolour card and craft card. And I just thought for today I'm going to use a piece of corrugated card that came with a box, and well, it was a box, I should add. So I'm just going to add some onto the back of here as well. Just get it all done. Get that on. I know if I can manoeuvre that down there. And then I'll get my big scissors and just pop that in the water out the way. I'll more than likely use that, so in fact what I think I might do, I might use my knife. Oops. That's better. And I've got a corner punch to just round that bit off. There we go. And I just want to got my tweezers, my pointy tweezers. There we go. Just so I know where. Just so I don't cover that up. That wasn't clever, was it? There we go. So there's my. Throw them in the bin out the way. Put my lid back on here, and I'm just going to pop that to one side just while the Mod Podge dries, and I'm going to bring my Eureka in and stamp this. And because it's a mounted stamp, I don't use that, so let's just place that on there. And I'm going to use my archival black ink. I think I need to get myself a new archival ink pad. I think this one's on its way out. There we go. I think I'll just try again, just round the hairline here. It's not come out as good as I wanted it. And that's the beauty of this Eureka. This is why I love it, because there's no way I could have done this with an acrylic block. There we go, that'll do. Put my mat back on. Excuse me. Clean my stamp. There we go. Pop that back on. Right, so I'm now going to take this back, get some of my primer gesso. I'm just going to put some on my craft mat, some water it down, just so it, can you see how it knocks the colour back? Which is what I wanted, which is good. Just give it a nice colour wash, just to tone it back. So I'll wipe that up, put that back in there. Right, so while that's drying, I'm going to bring in some of these. I'm not going to use the black, I want the finger, and I want this, because I want this to go on here, just building up layers. But I know I store the majority of my mecha embellishments in this, and I'm just looking to see if I've got a clock face. I'm sure I have an old, very old clock. Ah, there we go. So I can put that on there. I've got a couple actually. I think I'll just use that one because it's kind of like a creamy colour. I'll just pop that to one side for now. So I want to stick that on there, but there's them notches there, so just want to get rid of them. I need to get my pliers on that, I think. So what I want to do with these is I want to distress them, and I'm going to use a combination of coffee and garden patina. So that'd be a good idea if I put the, I'm just going to so for this bit I will fast forward because you don't want to sit and watch me do this, so I will fast forward this bit until I've done them all. Okay, so as you can see, I've gone in with coffee, and I've just gone over some of them with the patina, garden patina. So what I want to do now is I'm going to then bring this in, and I'm just going to distress this with sepia. Just around the edges. There we go. So I'm going to give that a quick blast with the heat gun. I've got my pliers, I'm just going to hopefully get this there, straighten it. I'm just crimping it around the so it doesn't look she says. There we go. I'm just going to flatten it. If you can see, I've taken the smoothness away. I will do close-up photographs, so now it's just a case of me cutting this image out, and it will be very, very quick. Nice, it's a nice shape to be able to cut out. There's no intricate bits, kind of. I just thought the colour of this background, which is oxides, when I was tidying up I found a box of all different backgrounds that I'd done, and offcuts of stuff that I hadn't used, or that I'd used and there was still some left from backgrounds I'd made. So I thought this would work really, really well. Give a kind of like skin tone. I need to do some more backgrounds, I think. And I think, as I said in my previous video, February is going to be vintage. Yeah, vintage. I'm going to do a 3-day series of vintage. And then in March, I think I might do spring, actually, with birds and rabbits and stuff like that. So I'm going to do spring. And I can't wait for spring to arrive. It's a horrible day here today. We've had terrible rain. There we go. Quite a nice, easy shape to cut out. As with, I will do close-up photographs at the end of this video, so you can see close-ups of the completed tag. And if there's any themes that you would like me to cover, that'd be great. In fact, I'm thinking of doing a mail series, cards and stuff like that. Something for the man in our lives. So I know some people do struggle making mail cards. So I might do a series of mail. 3 days of men's cards. There we go. So she's going to go there. I just need to now go around the edges because I don't like the white bits. In fact, I'll get a pen for that. I'm going to get, this is Spice Marmalade. I'm just going to go round. Just like to get rid of the colour, the white. Nothing worse than having white showing. So I'm waiting on a phone call today as well, so there's nothing worse, is there, than waiting for somebody to ring you. But hey ho, just have to be patient. And unfortunately, it's not one of my virtues. We'll see. We'll see. There we go. Really nice, and just makes it look better. If you've seen my card making videos as well, you'll know that I do this quite often, because there's nothing worse than a white core. There we go. And she's going to go there. In fact, I can still see white. That's better. So she's going to go there like that. And I am going to add glossy accents to her eyes if I hopefully don't forget. So I've got the clock, and I'm not going to use all of it. I just need to find 12 o'clock, 12:01, right. So I'm going to put that there, like that. And I'm going to use my and I've got that, and I'm just going to type this up. Oh, I forget. Just wipe that off. Right, okay. There we go. So she's going to go there. I want the pocket watch tucked under there like that, with that sat on top. I'm going to have that there like that, I think, or there, or there. Right, okay. And I can tuck some cogs underneath. And just, this is what I like to do. I like to kind of just add the layers. I don't want it obviously too high. And I'm going to use the key that there like that. Another cog. Maybe I could put a cog coming out of her head there like that. Right, I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that, she says. Right, let's see where I'm going with this now. So I want that behind there. So I've got this. So I'm going to have them there. Let's just see how this goes. This might be better. And this is from Stamps by Me. And I really do like this. I'm still, she's waiting for more to come in stock, so I need to get some more of this. I just love it. And all I'm using is a damp tissue just to put everything in. And I know that I need to, let's see, that's going to go there like that. And to just chop that up. There we go. That I'll be used in another project. Let's see this. So put that there. So it's quite nice just building everything up, making sure I've glued the right side. I'm going to leave overhang, and I might not. I'll just see how it goes first. There we go. Get this glued. I don't usually like wet glue, but for things like this I could think it's quite handy. It needs to go under there. Oops, it's not glued, is it? There we go. That can go at 1 o'clock. And this. Can go down like that. I need to just see where I want hair. So yeah. Let's just see. It's just a case of moving that down a bit. There we go. Hog on there. And then I'm going to use a little bit of pin flare for this. This is it's a glue gel, not a silicone as such. I need my book to do. There we go. I just want to use this to put on there. And that'll just, whoops, don't put it upside down, Linda. There we go. I'm going to use glue gel on here as well, just to give this a bit of dimension. I don't know why I've done that, because this isn't going to be sitting on. Right. I'll take that off a bit because I think I've put a bit too much on. There we go, that's better. I'm just going to introduce some right, I'm just going to cut these off now. There we go, that's better. I think I might add a few splats. I just want to get some, I've got some Kingfisher blue, which is an indigo blue. I'll get my little splatter brush. Brush, and this. And I just want a teeny tiny bit, not much. That is way too much. That is typical. And get some water. She says if it spritz. Seems to, oh, there we go. It's too much. Need more water. There we go. Put that up. Give it a quick blast with the heat gun, and then I'll get my Tim Holtz Chit Chats out and see what we can do. I just want to add some glossy accents, but I want to add some glossy accents, add a sentiment in them, but first I want to just give it a quick blast. I'm just going to add some glossy accents. It says, find my little pin. There we go. There we go. And I'm just going to add some glossy accents to here. And to the light bulb as well. Just get my Chit Chats out. If I can find them. I've had a good sort out, so I've put everything all together and I can't find them now. Here they are. They're on the side. So let's see what we can find to put on here. As you can see, these are all my small talk. Let's see what we can have here. So I don't want it in. I'll do it in the black. I've got black with white. Okay, let's see. Great things take time, I think. I think we'll have that. Obviously with having the time and that. So I'm just going to pop that along the bottom. Get my food ball. In fact, I'll use my brown Pitt pen. And this is dark sepia. Just highlight it. I think I can call that day 3 of my Steampunk series complete. Obviously once that I can't Once it's dry, I will take some still photographs. And I hope you've enjoyed these 3 days of steampunk. Please come back next month where it'll be all about vintage. So lots of lace and doilies and the like. So if you've enjoyed, please like, share with your friends, and until next time, happy crafting. Bye bye.